What's going on, everybody? It's the Bull Show, aka Aiden, and welcome back to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we're shortly going to have a game against the Sacramento Kings, who have one of the best offenses in the entire league. Now, that might be a difficult task for the Chicago Bulls. Maybe their defense can overcome what the offense of Sacramento can bring, but nevertheless, today I kind of want to talk about whether or not the Chicago Bulls can truly stop the Sacramento Kings in many ways. Easier said than done, of course. Look, again, stats don't lie, and Sacramento's having one of the more historic offenses of the entire league, really, of the entire NBA in its history. So it's going to be a hard game for the Bulls, but if we can bring our A game, can we really stop that Sacramento Kings side? Before we get started, please like and subscribe to the Bulls Show, turn notifications on, and let me know in the comments below your thoughts about the Chicago Bulls and whether or not you believe we can, I guess, beat the Sacramento Kings team. Thankfully, again, advantage for us, it's in Chicago, and we should be extremely well rested. I'm not sure about the Sacramento Kings side of things. I'm not sure when their last game was. Again, they're traveling out to the east now, so that could definitely play factors into the game. But the Bulls haven't played for close to a week. It's been a long time since our last game, and we should be well rested. We should be well energized. We're back in Chicago. This should be perfect for the Chicago Bulls. The opportunity is there to play our absolute best in this game. But is our best gonna cut it? Last time we versed Sacramento, we ended up losing, and at that time they had the second, I think, best offense of the entire NBA history, or something along those lines. It was incredible, and their offense as of now is still very, very historic. And for Sacramento, they should be very happy and very proud of the team that they currently have at this point in time. But you look at their team and they've literally got everything. That's why it is extremely hard to stop, and that's why I'm not putting this down as a straight Chicago Bulls win or anything like that, because they have so many dynamics to their game. 3-point shooting, they have that in abundance in their team. You want pick and rolls? Well, they have that in abundance. You want attacking the paint? They have that in abundance. You want post play? You got Sabonis in there. They have that in abundance. You want the athletic lineup? They can go small, they can go big. It just seems like they have a great balance within their team, and it seems like everything is there for a reason, and that's why their offense has been truly superb, and why they are one of the best Western Conference teams in the entire league. And we have a lot to match up with there. It's not going to be a very easy opportunity for the Chicago Bulls to win this game. But as we know, the Bulls don't have time to lose. They don't. We can't really afford to drop any games at this point. If we want to compete for a play-in spot, there's no showing glimpses and then showing disappointment. There's no winning 2 games, losing 2 games anymore. If the Bulls really persist and really want to focus in that play-in tournament, whether it's the best teams in the NBA or the worst teams in the NBA, you got to find ways to win this game. And for the Bulls, the best way they can win this game, in my humble opinion, is to stop the perimeter game of Sacramento. Again, that is probably the best thing that we can do. I'm not too sure about the rebounding sides and stuff like that. I'm hoping we can have a rebounding edge over Sacramento, but whatever the case may be, if we can stop their 3-point game, I think that will hurt Sacramento a lot. And yes, they'll transition into the paint points, but that's where I feel like the Bulls are comfortable as well. If we're going to put paint points versus paint points with Sacramento, I can sort of back the Bulls to do that very, very well. We've got a very good transition team. Nikola Vucevic, a very good post player. I personally think Vucevic and Sabonis, usually when they play each other, they somewhat cancel each other out. They're very, very competitive with each other. They play each other very differently and stuff like that. So I do expect guys like Zach LaVine to be attacking the paint in this game. I expect guys like DeMar to be attacking the paint in this game. I expect transition points. And it really comes down to how many threes Sacramento are going to make, in my eyes at least. If they're going to be out here shooting an incredible amount of threes, making them at a high efficiency, just being an absolute, I guess, threat on the offensive end, I don't think the Bulls have a chance to win this game if that's going to happen. Because as good as our perimeter defense may be, if we're allowing Sacramento to shoot those threes alongside of everything else that they have, then of course their offense is going to really run through the Chicago Bulls. But if we could limit their 3-point shooting, I think that's when we can get them, in all honesty. But easier said than done. Again, I really like this Sacramento Kings team. I really, really do. I had my doubts about it a season ago. I had my doubts about it at the beginning of this season. But I think at this point in time, you can't help but be wrong about that Sacramento Kings team if you had any doubts about them. I was wrong about them, and they are an incredible team as we speak. So I'm looking forward to the game. I always want to see the Bulls test themselves against the best competition, but most importantly, I want to see the Bulls beat the best competition as well, because if we can do that, then there's always those signs. And I still don't believe in the myth that all we do is beat good teams, because we lose to very good teams as well, and we've lost to Sacramento in the past. So we've got to take this game very seriously, cannot take Sacramento lightly, and if we're going to come into this game sloppy and lackadaisical, considering the amount of time that we have, it'll be very, very hard to look at the Chicago Bulls team the same way as we had against Denver and Houston in our last 2 games. We got to pick things up in that area, ladies and gentlemen, and hopefully we get the job done. Also, before I go, in terms of the injury sides of things, because I know a lot of people will want to focus on that as well, the Bulls have their typical 2 players out, Javonte Green, Lonzo Ball, both of them will be out, huge blows for the Bulls. For Sacramento, only one person as we speak will be listed as out, and that's Rashad Holmes. So again, both teams will come into this game fairly healthy, and they will know their best strategies to win this game. And we shall wait and see. I'm worried. Of course I'm worried. Look, any Bulls game, it could be Sacramento, it could be the Detroit Pistons, it could be any team in the NBA. I am petrified of every team in the NBA right now, because if you want to win, you have to win all of these games. Whether it's a bad team, which we know we can lose to, you're scared of those teams. Whether it's good teams like Sacramento, you are scared of those teams. But you got to get the job done. And hopefully we can. We shall wait and see what ends up happening. Hopefully we can try to neutralize some of their offensive firepower, and hopefully it could be a somewhat balancing act of a game, because if we're going to try and outshoot Sacramento from 3, we're going to lose. If we're going to try and, I guess, just do straight pick and pops and stuff like that using the pick and rolls, then we're going to lose, because that's Sacramento's game. You have to stop these things, and I think you have to make this a paint battle. You're going to make this an ugly game to watch. It can't be a pretty game where everything just flows offensively. They're getting open 3s after open 3s. That can't happen, because we will lose if we try to match up with Sacramento in that way. Yeah, and look, I think we have some players to do it, you know, the dirty work and stuff like that, but we'll wait and see. Time will tell. And I'm going to end this video here. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe if you're new. I'll see you in the next Chicago Bulls video. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay tuned for more. Take care, and peace.